is a minute past the hour of 7. It's time for newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. This morning we are going to take you through the news, making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers. But before we do that, let's go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue the stories, making the headlines. Please stay with us. Born at the 103.5 FM, Ogidi presents Media Talent Hunt and Skill Show. Are you an upcoming model, actor, rap, R&B, gospel, reggae, or high life musician? Are you trying to find your footing on social media? Do you want to earn money with talents and skills? Do not look any further. Sign up for Ebona, the 103.5 FM Media Talent Hunt and Skill Acquisition Show. Today, you will have the opportunity to learn and become an expert in video coverage, photography, film editing, music production, advertising and social media marketing, content creation, filmmaking, radio drama, magazine production, and many more. Register today at Ebona, the 103.5 FM Ogidi, opposite Obunike Boys, inside Leofin Residency Hotel, Ogidi. For more information, call or WhatsApp 080 6579 6599. You're welcome back to newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news, making the headlines on The Guardian, Leadership, Sun, Punch, Daily Post, The Nation, This Day, and if time permits, we are also going to take a look at Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 081 38 39 7740 or 081 39 25 6742 or 080 65 79 6599. I am Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper this morning. 2025 Grammys, Tems wins Best African Music Performance. Lagos moves to ease adoption process as police arrest child trafficking syndicate. 16 victims rescued as police combat organized crime in Kaduna, Ogun. Experts guide small medium enterprises on documentation. 30 passengers burnt to death in Ondo auto crash. NDMPRA boost economic recovery with gas distribution licenses. Police rescue woman from suspected ritualists. Launch manhunt. Dangote refineries price cuts can't reflect instantly at stations. Petron says Dangote refineries price cuts can't reflect instantly at stations. Petron says investigate missing 26 billion naira in petroleum ministry. Socio-economic rights and accountability project tells Tinubu. Obi decries plight of pensioners, calls for humane leadership. Anxiety over oil output exploration as 55 licenses expire this year.
PDP crisis gets messier as NEC member berates Governors Forum. Obasan's ousting divides APC as factions battle for control. Experts, CDWR, force electricity telecom tariff hikes. Telecos prepare 50% tariff hike set for rollout in March. Brace for fresh electricity tariff hike. Federal government tells Nigerians. Trade war. Trump deviant as Canada, Mexico announce retaliatory tariffs. Nationwide implementation of third-party insurance begins. Scores killed as suspected herdsmen attack Ebonyi community. Bill for proposed new Southeast state passes second reading. Kingsmen rally behind Azuta Mbata as Ohaneze PG. 2025 Hajj. Nakon saves 50 billion naira for pilgrims as rather $6 subsidy. Federal government woes Nasarawa on mining. Eyes improved industry. UK to become first country to criminalize artificial intelligence child abuse tools. 1 dead, 5 injured in Lagos Ibadan. Expressway auto crash. University of Lagos capital plans protest as Southwest MDCAN begins strike today. WILAN advocates women inclusion in leadership to curb gender-based violence. NDMPRA boosts economic recovery with gas distribution licenses. Police rescue woman from suspected ritualists. Launch manhunt. Lagos clamps down on street trading. Abia people with disabilities officers as the Boronu government gives 30 million naira. Dominion City Church empowers members with 1 billion naira entrepreneurship support fund. Comsat boss assures federal government's commitment to addressing digital policy gaps. Hello, how pay scholarship sustained families' livelihood. NTIC, NMC, mathematics competition paving way for Nigeria's future. Federal government moves to strengthen intellectual property rights, skills development. Ogun to investigate viral video allegedly showing monarch assaulting chief. Scores dead as suspected herdsmen attack Ebonyi community. Man shot Ibadan. Patients tax hospitals on environmental cleanliness. Ogun police arrest cleric. Ogun police arrest cleric over alleged defilement of 12-year-old girl. 10 dead as women attack Ebonyi community. Police. Jigawa speaker empowers constituents with 45 million naira. You get boss on school access. New clerk promises to democratize National Assembly management process. Imo. Abia resident says lack of continuity barrier to housing programs. Lagos Task Force nabs 22 suspects using BRT terminal as hideout. Deacon poised for transformation. Matawale. Nigeria Center for Disease Control increases surveillance at entry points amid Uganda's Ebola outbreak. Warns residents against damaging water infrastructure. Vice Chancellor clears reps of alleged 480 million naira bribe demand for passing varsity's budget. Vice Chancellor clears reps of alleged 480 million naira bribe demand for passing varsity's budget. Nigeria on alert as Uganda confirms Ebola outbreak, says Nigeria Center for Disease Control. Audis 6 genuine efforts to save country. President, expert fought federal government electricity tariff increase. 8 abducted, 1 killed in Taraba community attack. Ikeja Electric discontinues Unistar, obsolete card meters. Rubio meets Panama leader on Trump demands for canal. Tanzania army confirms 2 soldiers killed in DR Congo. Ebonyi government denies awarding contracts to governors' brothers. Stakeholders push PPP improved mortgage system to address housing deficit. Tariff hike. NCC acted in best interest of Nigerians, says Sajoy. Ondo youth passes vote of confidence in lawmaker. Kaduna social transforming citizens' welfare. Kadispa boss. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning from the leadership newspaper, we'll flip over to the Sun newspaper. Court order lifting Mareva is declarative, can't be stayed, suspended. GHL. Court order lifting Mareva is declarative, can't be stayed, suspended. GHL. First Bank of Nigeria. Why banks can't comply with order lifting restrictions on GHL's accounts. Access Bank appoints Uche Oji, independent non-executive director. Tinubu has no plan to strengthen Nigeria's democracy. Atiku. Nigeria must work for all. P2B. Price war looms as Dangote refinery disrupts fuel. My best yet logistics firm donates digital breath analyzers to Ogun FRSC. Logistic firm donates digital breath analyzers to a grant. Nigerians condemn corruption but defend corrupt leaders. EFCC share. Nigerians condemn corruption but defend corrupt leaders. EFCC share. Reps didn't demand the 480 million naira bribe to approve varsity budget. Vice Chancellor. National Orientation Agency sensitizes Bayelsa residents to cholera. Prostrate. Beg Tinubu. Oshun rep. Army destroys 12 illegal refineries. Now 16 oil tips. Kanu revives garment making training center. Ogun warns construction firms against water pipe vandalism. Federal government mourns ex-German president Kola. 11.5 billion naira lost to Shonga rice plantation flooding. Para Rep. Moko defected over fear of losing 2027 ticket. Oboroworis aid. Account freeze. First Bank misrepresenting court ruling, says GHL. European Union condemns US tariffs. Warn of retaliation. Military. Police rescue 23 Kaduna residents from bandits. Ex-Electoral Commission Chair Humphrey Nwosu for burial. March 28. Ogun mandates covered waste bins for residents. PDP crisis. No rift between Makinde, Wike says. PDP crisis. No rift between Makinde, Wike says aid. Ijebu people never wanted Abeokuta as Ogun capital. Obasanjo is inhuman. Ogun vows to probe monarch seen molesting man in viral video. Still on the stories making headlines on the Punch newspaper this morning, Bob Risky reaffirms gender transition, announces wedding plans. Deputy Governor of South State loses daughter. Shehu Sani in DR Congo. Birthday tribute for FIRS Lioness Arabirin Aderunke, celebrating a woman of remarkable strength. Federal government to monitor, evaluate execution of police reform roadmap. Guidance. Police confirm abduction of man, family members in Kwara. Ex-senator in court over alleged defamation, cyber stalking, threats to life. That's the much we can take from the Daily Post newspaper this morning. From the Daily Post newspaper, we'll flip over to the Nation newspaper. Ogun warns residents against damaging water infrastructure. 91% of corporate loans performing, says CBN. Nasarawa pivotal to minerals development, says Alake. Nigeria on alert as Uganda confirms Ebola outbreak. Ayuba Bello, how O pays scholarship sustain the family's livelihood. Abductors demand 100 million naira ransom to free victim. 3.9 million girls enrolled in school under AGILE, says the federal government. YPDP backs Ude Okoye as national secretary by lawyer. YPDP backs Ude Okoye as national secretary by Lawal. Tertiary Education Trust Fund, 23,938 lecturers for PhD program, 17,700 for master's degrees sponsored in 13 years. Tertiary Education Trust, 23,938 lecturers for PhD program, 17,700 for master's degrees sponsored in 13 years. Third-party insurance. Police begin enforcement in FCT, Para, Delta, others. 2027. APC North Central won't work against Tinubu, having faithful covenant with God turns things around. Adeboye tells Nigerians. I never incited public against Adeleke, says Monarch. Agric. Federal government appoints Ekiti as pilot state in Southwest. Why BFN is key player in national affairs. Make peace with Tinubu. Urges Arebushola. Nigeria to end HIV AIDS public health threat by 2030. Sell on the stories. Taking the headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. Telecos reject NLC's call for mass action. Power firm to meet 100,000 Abia homes. ARG revamps crude import export facilities at PH Port Harcourt Refinery. Group 2 Army Chief save us from Imo deadly landmines. Emerging artists need enabling environment. NATC to honor Mofe Damijo. O2's aid backs leadership award. Musen gets new advisory board share. Expert. Prioritizing fitness vital for longevity. Improve security funding. Ex-chief of defense staff advises experts advises small, medium enterprises on documentation at UBA knowledge series. Cancellation of festivals. Youth. NACON seeks 2% Central Bank of Nigeria's charge removal to reduce Hajj fare. Sharia panel meant for civil Muslim matters. Lassa fever cases drop. Deaths rise in with government abduct Ibadan. Agro firm worker demand 100 million naira ransom. You are listening to newspaper headlines on Ebona and the 103.5 FM. Now go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories making headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. Please stay with us.
EBEONADI 103.5 FM OGD presents Media Talent Hunt and Skill Acquisition Show. Are you an upcoming model, actor, rap, R&B, gospel, or high-level musician? Are you trying to find your footing on social media? Do you want to earn money with talents and skills? Do not look any further. Sign up for EBEONADI 103.5 FM Media Talent Hunt and Skill Acquisition Show. Today, you will have the opportunity to learn and become an expert in video coverage, photography, film editing, music production, advertising and social media marketing, content creation, filmmaking, radio drama, magazine production, and many more. Register today at EBEONADI 103.5 FM Ogidi opposite Obunike Boys inside Leofin Residency Hotel Ogidi. For more information, call or WhatsApp 080 65 79 65 99. EBEONADI 103.5 FM. Nabakoa Production. Police for vigilante. My business. When I will tell you AJ radio drama, Erico. AJ radio drama, Erico, Ghana Dialogue every Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. Broadcast on Saturday, 3 o'clock p.m. EBEONADI 103.5 FM. Now, if you move and finish your
Kemchukas Home Limited ekwuokwa na onye ọbụla ga-abụ landlord na nke kịta anyị na-ewetara unu Agụnechi Ibe Luxury Homes nke dị n'Ọkpana ma Asaba Delta steeti. Emego ya survey ma rejistakwa ya na potable water, solar power, car parks, gardens and parks, CCTV surveillance na more. Ala a na-ekwu okwu ya dịdebere Summit Junction, WIT Company Immigration Head Office, 3 minutes drive Milo Asaba International Airport, Government House. Anyị nwere presidential plot nke dị 450 square meter nke bụ 8 million naira maka ndị bịara n'oge. Ndị bịara tupu anyị launch anyị ga-enweta ya na 10 million naira. Anyị nwekwara commercial plot nke dị 900 square meter nke a na-ele 20 million naira maka ndị bịara n'oge. Ebe ndị bịara tupu anyị launch ya ga-enweta ya na 25 million naira. Ndị na-ewetara gị ozi a bụ ndị Kemchukas Homes Limited nke nọ na number 2 George Odinaka Street n'azụ NTA Asaba Delta State.
With registered surveyor deed CFO in view, the landmark be Summit Junction, which Tech Company Immigration Head Office, Miriam Babangida Amusement Park. It is also 3 minutes drive to Asaba International Airport and Government House with the offer 8 million naira outright for 450 square meter. Amenities be potable water, solar power, car park, gardens and park, CCTV surveillance, and more. This estate is located at Opanam behind Wish Tech Company. For more information, please call 070-0766-0620. Again, 070-70-66-0620 or 091-60-79-99. Again, 091-60-79-99. The challenges of documenting memories in the 21st century is gone. When you have EBEONADI 103.5 FM here, what are you celebrating today? Birthdays, wedding anniversary, traditional wedding, chieftaincy conferment, or fala, etc. Approach EBEONADI 103.5 FM Ogidi today to document your event. EBEONADI 103.5 FM offers you live coverage of your events on radio and social media, video and photo coverages, feature on magazines, photo books and others, news coverage of political and other events. Take this offer and receive a complete coverage. For more information, call or WhatsApp 080-6579-6599 or you visit EBEONADI 103.5 FM Ogidi opposite Ogunike Boys inside Leovin Residency Hotel Ogidi.
Abụ onye Anambra amụrụ ọda agenge m na ọ na-abụ mbata Anambra steeti na-achọ ebe ife na-eme ọ dịka enwe ife na-akọ m. Ya wee kpee ezigbote enyi m nwoke wee jụbịa kedu ebe ife na-eme na Anambra steeti. O wee sị m ka ọ na m anụbe maka Residency Hotel Leofin Ogidi. M wee sị enyi m nwoke ọ gịnị na-eme na Residency Hotel Leofin Ogidi. Ọ sị m chelụ sị m na ebe ọ na-achọ ịpịa m na-abụ ole sị m na enwe executive rooms and suites na Ogidi na Residency. Sị m ka m ejego na dia restaurant ka atachigodo m na chef Fadebelo den na aka drọpụ ya mmanụ ibe a na-esi esi na ọkwa nlisie mba. Wee sịzi m na m bịaza na dia outdoor arena ebe a na-eme ma wedding, traditional marriage, dedication, naming ceremony, shows and displays. Sị m na banwe swimming pool na ọkwa nwefọ ka weda si dị ntụnye onwe m n'ime mmiri lozi afọ na enwe ife na-eme. Wee taa aka sị na ebe a dịkọta ibe m na-eme. Aga m anọ na Residency Hotels Leofin Ogidi ka nwa aṅụrị tọla atọ. Ezi enyi m gwalụ m nwanne na Residency Hotel Leofin Ogidi dị well secured in a serene environment. Ọ dị na kilomita 13 Old Enugu Onitsha Expressway. Solukwa m maka anụ m eje de enwe phone nọmba onye m ga-eji book ya na 081-40-933 512. I'm just now. Come move.
How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general? Street report. If we do not address these challenges on EBEONADI FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be, Street report is here to make sense of it all. Street report is causing social change. Four 4:30 p.m. on EBEONADI 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds in your face. On EBEONADI corner 24/7, 24/7.
Ndị be anyị ekele m unu. Afọ m bụ Nwaada Okoye Mmesoma Eric. Abụ m Adaogidi 2024/2025. Achọkwaziri m iji ohere a wee kenee Igbo bụ Igbo niile, ndị Ogidi niile, ndị kwadoro anyị na Adaogidi nke afọ a. M na-asị na Chineke ga-agọzi anyị ncha niile n'otu n'otu. Afọ a ga-abụ afọ ọma nye anyị ncha. Chukwu gọzie unu.
You are welcome back to Newspaper Headlines on EBEONADI 103.5 FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 081 38 39 7740 or 081 39 25 6742 or 080 65 79 6599. We are on to the Nation newspaper. Lassa fever cases drop, deaths rise in week 3. Lassa fever cases drop, deaths rise in week 3. Gunmen abduct Ibadan agro farm worker, demand 100 million naira ransom. PDP crisis. PDP will come out stronger, Zamfara governor says. That's the much we can take from the Nation newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning from the Nation newspaper, we'll flip over to this day newspaper. Court stops customs from collecting excise duty on non-alcoholic carbonated beverage. First Bank admits defeat in Mareva case, 6 appeal without due process. GHL sees desperation. Trade war. Canada, Mexico, China set to retaliate Trump's sweeping tariffs. Stakeholders fight for soul of PDP, not abating soon. Davos 2025 and Nigeria's audacious push for growth. 2025 Grammy Awards. Tems wins Best African Music Performance. Tuga, Bala Muhammad creating North-South divide. PDP crisis deepens as Anyanwu petitions DSS. IG says governors communicate an invitation to anarchy. 5G coverage will create 15 million internet users in Nigeria by 2028, says GSMA. Nigeria orders to get 150 billion euros European Union fund to enhance infrastructure development. NLNG prices to spotlight artificial intelligence, digital innovation, prose fiction in 2025. NMPC and the betting of CNG revolution. Wale Tinubu's Oando defies all odds with impressive growth. Recapitalization. NGX banking index up 9.76%, emerged best performing indicator in January. Liberia 6 Nigeria. Obasani accolades for a constant northern star when lawmakers become lawbreakers. That's the much we can take from this day newspaper this morning. From this day newspaper, we'll flip over to Nigerian Tribune. Stakeholders of federal government, states to leverage advanced technologies in cancer fight. 2025 budget. Obasa delaying Sanwo-Olu for 3 hours presentation. Despicable. Body George. Hold leaders accountable for their actions. NACAT urges Nigerians. Lagos government. CFE unveil investment opportunities in energy sector. Tinubu's aid. UTME forms for Ekiti school. Indigent students. Adopt Asian tiger countries' philosophy to excel. Elizabeth's vice chancellor tells new students. Barrister Ogulana office as National Assembly clerk. Edo Assembly seeks court interpretation of local government law. No cases of Ebola virus disease yet in Nigeria. Nigerian Center for Disease Control. Governor Namadi launches 30 billion naira empowerment program for small businesses in Jigawa, Ekiti. Police begin clampdown on vehicle owners over third-party insurance policy. 2027 shouldn't be about power shift, but building democracy. APC. Much we can take from the Nigerian Tribune this morning, and that will also mark the conclusion of all that we have for you on this particular edition of newspaper headlines on EBEONADI 103.5 FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 081 38 39 7740 or 081 39 25 6742 or 080 65 79 6599. We now flip over to our WhatsApp portal for your reactions. Now, on our WhatsApp portal this morning, we have this message. It's coming from Waloto Patrick from Unteje, and he says, there is no day that passes by in this country that we won't hear one despairing news or another. Today, we heard that Dangote's petrol price cut will not reflect in fuel pump price. We also heard that BBAT urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu urged Nigerians to brace up for electricity price hike tariff. For me, all these things can't be likened to a medical doctor. Okay, he said all these things can be likened to a medical doctor telling his patient that his sickness cannot be cured. Invariably, what the doctor is telling his patient is to prepare for his death. The doctor should always have it at the back of his mind that everything that will make his patient to despair is against the ethics of his profession. And what am I saying in essence is that when the day of reckoning comes, all the leaders, both political, religious, etc., will be called upon to give account of their stewardship while on earth. This is coming from Waloto Patrick from Munteje. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Still on our WhatsApp portal this morning, we have this message. It's coming from Obiora from Okozo, and he says, many feared dead as suspected herdsmen attack Ebony community. Please, I'm still asking federal government and security agencies, who are the herdsmen? Where did they come from? Why their mission is to wipe out? Is their mission to wipe out the indigenous people who live in their ancestral home? For reason, he says to me, the action of herdsmen shows that they have a backup. Okay, he says, and he says show that they are aware of their mission. Okay, he says because herdsmen is not a country and their population is not more in number than the population of Nigerian security. Okay, and he says if is IPOB all okay, okay. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Whenever we send these messages, we have to be objective about what we are saying, but thank you so much for joining us still. From our WhatsApp portal, we flip over to our SMS portal. We have this message. It's coming from Honorable Onyedeka Osakwe, and it says, banditry and kidnapping is trending in every nook and cranny in the nation. And the news we are hearing from the army is that they dismantled illegal refineries. Why wouldn't they dismantle these bandits? Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Honorable Onyedeka Osakwe. Still on our SMS portal, we have this message. This one is not complete, but okay, I think it's coming from Ogochukwu Ifechukwu from Ogidi. And she says, Atiku and P2B is right. Our President Tinubu have not started anything until he restored the fuel subsidy back and also tackle insecurity in Nigeria. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Ogochukwu Ifechukwu from Ogidi. Still on our SMS portal, we have this message with no name, but it says the only way APC can defeat opposition is to provide good governance, not by issuing statements. If not, the whole country will be the opposition. And it says this is coming from Chibuzo from Onitsha, and it says the only way, okay, the same thing, APC can defeat opposition is to provide good governance, not by issuing statements. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Chibuzo from Onitsha. On our SMS portal this morning, we have this message. It's coming still from Honorable Onyedeka Osakwe, and it says banditry and kidnapping is trending in every nook and cranny. Okay, we've gotten this message from you before, but thank you so much for joining us again. Now, on our WhatsApp portal, we have this message. This one is coming from Honorable Obasi, aka Authority is More Than Power. And he says, Army, destroy illegal refinery, arrest some men at Niger Delta. It's a welcome development, but why not relegate the illegal refinery with skills to be to be of national standard, as our Port Harcourt refinery has become everyday story because Mr. President promised Nigerians a workable refinery, which he has not done every day. They continue changing price of fuel, which is laughable and barbaric. He says, may God help Nigeria. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Honorable Obasi, aka Authority is More Than Power. And still on our SMS portal this morning, we have this message is coming from Honorable Onyedeka Osakwe, and he says, EFCC and fight of corruption is like a man promising his wife that he will buy a bar for her and give her in advance. The APC will bend their ears and listen to the UN or to the unending yearnings of people not to attack anybody that wants to correct them, okay, by constructive criticisms? And are we into Idi Amin era, which people who are not allowed to air their view? Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We are still airing our views here, but whenever one wants to make statements, we still have to be